Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dallas Burns post-match press conference.
Recording in
with head coach Eric
progress.
Quill. If you have, we'll start here with Dan Crook with questions.
Coach, caught up with some former teammates and put in potentially the most complete performance on both sides of the ball this season. How are you feeling?
Really proud. Proud for the fans that, we haven't done them right. And we knew that about ourselves, and we didn't like that about ourselves, and have been trying to change it about ourselves. And something triggered in San Jose where I really started seeing a team that's honest, a team that's fighting for each other, communicating to each other, picking each other off the ground, clapping at each other, just the power of team unity. And that can take you places. That can take care of the margins that this league will throw at you. And I'm just on an emotional night that there's no doubt there's people probably sitting in those stands that were heavily affected by what happened 2 weeks ago. And I told the team, this isn't about soccer tonight. This is about giving 2.5 hours to people in need. And if you do that with honesty and your heart and soul, the win will take care of itself. And they did that. To your point, both sides of the ball, set pieces. That's not an easy team to defend. Guys running through the lines all night in 90 degrees. They're active, and we were honest. We tracked them everywhere. I'm pleased with the shutout. We didn't have one of those in a while. So we got to stay humble and hungry. We've got a lot of work to do. But I'm proud of this team and being a team that's bought in together, and they're in 13th place. And you could. I've seen some teams in this lay it down and call it a day. This team's not doing that. This team is not doing that. So your storylines are coming here soon.
Coach, it was encouraging to see some young guys like Josh Tricata get another start. Sam Sarver come off the bench, play a huge role in that third goal. Talk about obviously their performances tonight, but what you're seeing out of them in training and how you balance that with just getting minutes and under this pressure that you have to get results.
I come from a developmental background. I played the game. I know when the talent is there, plus the heart and attitude. So Josh Torquato, 17 years old, he's not 17 out there. 2 games in a row, he's, this kid's stepping up with just an enormous amount of confidence in himself. And we saw it in preseason, so it's no shock to me. And I hope you're going to see this kid rise and rise and rise. Sam Sarver, he hasn't been integrated with the group really until last week, and he's a personality type, as you can see, that beats to his own drummer. He has connected our group with his passion for the game. I was a fan of Sam in 15 minutes that I just watched him play. I was inspired by his effort, and he scores 4 goals last night in Kansas City and comes here and draws a penalty. I think you could say the kid's on fire. But he's as humble as they come. He's as fun as they come. That locker room right now, because of him, is a few octaves up, and we need that. Personality helps. So I'm just elated for the guys. Because it's, monkey off the back a little bit. And then another piece of the night too is just seeing former alum of Dallas Burn, which I played for, and was teammates with Christ and Kassar, and played against Dodd and all these guys. I love history. You know, paying respect to the history of the game is important. That's how we stay united. That's how we grow the game in the United States, to be honest, is we always respect the history of the game and guys that came before us. And I just love seeing them. So the storylines are all out there, and I'm glad we get to send people away on a special night with a performance like that.
Coach Daniel Stevis, CW33, I'm curious, you mentioned a shift that you noticed in your players. Has there been a shift for you? Because as a head coach here with FC Dallas, big year for you. Have you changed throughout the course of this year, and have you noticed maybe a shift in yourself?
It's a great question. Yes, 100%. This league has tested me in every which way. Managing at this level tests me in every which way. I'm in a growth lesson, but I always believe in solutions. I believe in finding the solutions and never giving up. And you know, challenge is what makes life fun. You know, and you lose 4 games in a row. You know, obviously this day and age, how fast you see it in your face, how pressurized the situations become. But this is how you know, resilience and belief in yourself is important, and I've never lost that. And all I've wanted for this club. To help lead this in the right direction to where we honestly feel like we're proud of what we see game to game, and we're building something that's gonna bring a trophy. And we got a long way to go, but I believe I know what I know, and I know that something's changing here, and we just got to, now it's about consistency to keep this kind of performance going.
Hello, Coach. This is Ivan with SCWF Sports. Congratulations on a win. Your side ended a home winless streak with a clean victory tonight. What tactical adjustments do you feel were key to breaking that run, especially on defense, and how do you maintain that shift?
You know, we went to this back five against San Jose, and really it had a stability to it that I really liked. And you know, and it was also generating chances. Sometimes you think back fives, it's more of a defensive approach, and you can tweak it to make it more. And so I thought rewarding this, you know, again, the structure, the people within the structure, the profiles that I think fit the structure really well. But I'm also a guy that it's people over tactics. It's desire, effort, anticipation, engagement, concentration, all these things that people have to produce, because you can throw as many X's and O's on a chalkboard as you want, but the people have to be right and be willing to do it together. All 11. It can't be 8, it can't be 9, it's got to be 11, engaged and bought in together in the entirety. That's how you get it done. So I rewarded a performance the other night, and I stuck with it, and it again, we grew in it again, game 2. So we'll see where it goes. But I'm more so going back to the people. I like where the people are going in the locker room.
And we'll finish up with one question with on Zoom, Nathan Hill.
Hey, Coach. Nathan Hill with Afterburn Soccer. You mentioned communication just a little bit ago as one of the areas the team has improved in these past 2 matches. Has communication, just with so many new faces on this roster, with young guys coming up and getting minutes, has that been one of the challenges? And have you noticed that the team has maybe put in some extra work just figuring out how to stay connected during the course of the match?
Yeah, I challenged them after the LAFC game that I didn't see, and I haven't seen a team. I've seen spurts of a team, but a team that truly is playing for each other, caring for each other, fighting for each other, and as a coach, you kind of it's a slippery slope challenging in that way. But they answered. They answered on that night, and I could hear we have in LA and San Jose, we're having a lot of meals together, and the sound, you can always tell the health of a group by the sound you hear at a meal. In a 13th place team, usually you hear no sound. This group was loud and engaged in communicating to each other, like more so than I've ever seen. And that stuff matters. And on the field, it translates. And the connections are getting, I mean, the opportunities, you can see how many people are getting opportunities. When you give a lot of opportunities, that creates buy-in. Riding 12 guys or 13 guys can give you a win or two, but it doesn't give you a locker room full of warriors that are fighting as a family together. So I want to prove to these guys that when they fight like warriors on the training field, when they give everything of themselves and the performance matches the week of training, they get opportunity. They're there. So that's what's happening, and I've shown enough of a proof that they get it. And that's what time does. Time in the job does, and us getting to know each other. New faces, and like you said, new faces in the locker. We're starting to come together and understand each other on a higher level. And that's all I can ask for. And I believe I'm proud of this team for what they've done the last two games, and now we got to keep doing it. And we can enjoy tonight, but humble and hungry is the message.
Yeah, it's always nice to score goals, but for me, most important that we take 3 points at home today. We knew that we had last couple of games not that good, but yes, we try and we work really hard. And yeah, I'm very proud of this team, and we deserve to win today.
What do you say to the people to support you, because they needed one win in the last 10 games?
Yeah, we need to win every game. We try, we give our best, but yes, I'm very happy that we finally win in front of our fans at home, because they deserve that, and we will try to build momentum right now, and next week do the same.
On your goal celebrations, you ran over to the Croatia flag. Are those your friends over there?
Yeah, that's my friends. They came from all the way from Croatia, Zagreb. We grew up together, and this gave me more motivation because they were on the stands, and yeah, I celebrated with them, and I'm very happy that I scored today and we won, and they were on the stadium.
Logan gave you the assist on that. I know you guys are really good friends, play the same position. I know, what does that moment mean to you guys?
Yeah, we have very good connection off the field, but we're trying also on the field, and today we have a couple of good moments together. He did assist for me. It wasn't that a good ball, but I intercepted the ball, and in the end he have assist, and yeah, I'm very happy he played a very good match, but not just him, all the team we showed today, like team spirit, and yeah, I'm very happy about that.
Con esta victoria, ya le debían algo así al...
Sí, siente muy bien, ¿no? Ya tocaba ganar desde hace mucho tiempo. Es como un alivio, ¿no? Ganar por fin. Así que nada, queremos, bueno, a partir de aquí, sigue trabajando y ya estamos mirando otro partido.
¿Aún tienen aspiraciones de llegar a playoff?
Sí, estamos a como 4 puntos ahora, creo. Así que nada, vamos a seguir trabajando. Sabemos que hay mucho en juego todavía y nada, empieza a partir de la semana que viene contra New York.
¿Qué piensas de que tu equipo esta vez no recibió un solo gol?
Yo creo que nada, bueno. Porque empieza con la defensa, ¿no? Sabemos que, bueno, si no nos meten gol, siempre estamos vivos en los partidos, así que nada. Vamos a intentar seguir así y nada, vamos a empezar en el siguiente partido.
Gracias.
Yes.
Coming in English.
Yeah.
Obviously been a tough stretch at home. How good does tonight's win feel in front of the fans?
Yeah, it feels good. You know, obviously, we haven't won here in a long time, so it's really fulfilling knowing that hard work is finally paid off, and yeah, now we just want to think about the next game and try to keep the run going.
A win, but also the clean sheet. How does that back 3, back 5? Does that make feel proud for that one?
Yeah, it feels proud. Obviously, even from last game, we were feeling really good about ourselves. It was a pity that we couldn't get the 3 points, but yeah, we know today, if we're solid defensive, we know we'll get chances. So I think we did that, and we got 3 points.
You played wing back today in the last game. Is that a position you're used to? What are the differences that you feel?
I think it's a little bit more running. You got to go up and down, but I think it still has that, that stability in the back. Whether that go up, whether me and Marco go up, I think we still have that line of three in the back, so it fits me well. But yeah, like I said, I think we're just happy with the win, and we just want to keep it going.
Last one, how do you build on this? How do you take this momentum to the next game?
Oh, well, now we want to get some rest. It's been a long week, so we have an off day tomorrow. We want to get some rest, and then starting Monday, just kind of get our legs back and get ready for the game next week.
Sí, importantísima. Hacía un rato que no ganaban un partido en casa. Y especialmente hoy por el tema de todo lo que pasó con el Central Texas, con la familia, los niños, que fue un episodio muy triste. Estamos todos ahí con esta persona intentando hacer algo. Yo sé que no hay palabras, no hay muchas cosas para hacer, pero ahí intentamos hacer nuestro mejor en el campo, por ellos también.
Muy bien. In English, real quick. Obviously, it's been a tough run at home recently. How important was this win just for the vibes of the locker room?
For sure, we need to win one game at home. I think our last win at home was, I don't know, maybe 3-4 months ago. So today we could give this proud for the fans, for our club, for our people. So we are so happy now in this moment in the league. We need to start to win, to climb the table and take our position, take our goals in the tournament. So we are happy for this performance, but it's just one step. We need to calm down and continue to working hard. That's the key for me.
Been a change in formation with the three center backs and the wing backs. How do you think that's helped the team get these results recently?
I think we have more players behind to protect the goals. So if we don't receive goals, we are closer to win games. That's our job in this moment. We are a team, everybody running for FC Dallas and try to get the wins. So I think we are in a good moment. Yeah, but we keep pushing to get more results like today.
Con este triunfo vuelven a ponerse casi cerca de lo que es los puestos de playoff, todavía quedando varios partidos. ¿Crees que les pueda alcanzar con el fútbol que se mostró el día de hoy?
El objetivo es estar en el playoff, pero tenemos que saber que tenemos que ir paso a paso. Tenemos que pensar partido a partido. Tenemos ainda 2 partidos ahora en secuencia en casa y ahí tenemos que sumar puntos para ahí pensar de verdad estar entre los 9 para ir al playoff. Pero este es nuestro objetivo y vamos a trabajar durísimo por eso.